Lily Allen has always been a force in the music industry, known for her sharp wit, unfiltered lyrics, and ability to turn personal turmoil into chart-topping anthems. But in recent times, the British singer-songwriter has taken this to a profoundly introspective level, channeling the raw pain of her recent divorce into what promises to be her most emotionally exposed work yet. With the announcement of her fifth studio album, West End Girl, Lily is not just dropping new music after a 7-year hiatus. She's reclaiming her narrative as a newly single woman, starting with a striking visual statement that speaks volumes without uttering a word. The promotional image for the album captures her in a moment of everyday elegance, striding confidently down a sun-dappled street, arms laden with grocery bags, dressed in a whimsical polka dot dress paired with sheer stockings that evoke a blend of vintage charm and modern defiance. What truly catches the eye, however, is her left hand, bare, unadorned, and conspicuously free of the wedding ring that once symbolized her union with actor David Harbour. This subtle yet powerful omission is no accident. It's a declaration of liberation, a visual cue that underscores the themes of heartbreak, betrayal, and rebirth woven throughout the album. The backstory to this image is as dramatic as any of Lily's songs. The 39-year-old star, celebrated for hits like Smile, The Fear, and Not Fair, that dissected fame, femininity, and fleeting romances, found her own life unraveling in a way that eclipsed her fictional narratives. Her marriage to David Harbour, the charismatic star of Stranger Things, had seemed like a fairy tale when they tied the knot in a lavish Las Vegas ceremony in 2020. After 4 years together, blending families, Lily with her 2 daughters from her previous marriage to Sam Cooper, and David with his son from an earlier relationship, the couple appeared to be building a picture-perfect life in a stunning Brooklyn townhouse. But beneath the surface, cracks formed. Last year, the illusion shattered when Lily uncovered what she described as a 3-year affair by David, complete with a secret profile on the exclusive celebrity dating app Raya. The discovery wasn't just a betrayal, it was a seismic blow to her sense of self, plunging her into a vortex of despair that threatened to undo years of hard-won stability. In the immediate aftermath, Lily's world tilted on its axis. She confessed to experiencing suicidal ideation, a terrifying relapse into the dark recesses of her mind that she hadn't visited since her well-documented struggles with addiction in her 20s. Sobriety, which she had maintained for 6 years, became her anchor, but even that wasn't enough to stem the tide of anguish. Food became her new battleground, a disordered relationship that spiraled into what she later called really, really bad territory. The once vibrant performer, who had always worn her vulnerabilities like badges of honor in her music, found herself isolated in the opulent New York home she and David had meticulously renovated. The Art Deco gem, featured in Architectural Digest with its tiger print media room, Godfather-inspired kitchen, and floral Parisian boudoirs, suddenly felt like a gilded cage. Loneliness echoed through the walk-in wardrobes stuffed with designer finery, and the weight of single motherhood in a foreign city pressed down harder than ever. Desperate for reprieve, Lily made the courageous decision to check into a high-end trauma treatment center, shelling out £8,000 a week for intensive therapy. It was a voluntary step this time, a mark of her growth, she reflected, contrasting sharply with past interventions that had been court-mandated or family-driven. "I've been into those places before against my will, and I feel like that's progress in itself," she shared in a candid interview. "That's strength. I knew that the things I was feeling were too extreme to be able to manage, and I was like, I need some time away." There, amid structured sessions and holistic healing, she began to unpack the layers of her pain, the sting of infidelity, the grief of a fractured family, and the existential dread of starting over at nearly 40. Emerging from treatment, Lily wasn't magically mended, but she was resolute. Music, her perennial salve, beckoned once more. What followed was a creative frenzy. West End Girl was penned in a mere 10 days, a torrent of confessionals that blends stark autobiography with broader existential musings on human frailty. The album's title nods to Lily's roots in London's theatre district, where she grew up immersed in the glamour and grit of showbiz, her father, the acclaimed actor Keith Allen, ensuring she was no stranger to spotlight scrutiny. Yet West End Girl marks a homecoming of sorts, not just geographically but emotionally. Tracks delve into the minutiae of her unraveling marriage, the quiet suspicions, the explosive confrontations, and the hollow aftermath. One song, tentatively titled Raya Blues, fictionalizes her foray onto the app under a pseudonym, posing as someone looking for women, to unearth David's digital double life. It's equal parts thriller and therapy, with lyrics that cut like shards of glass, lines about swiping through strangers while your own bed grows cold. But Lily doesn't stop at personal vendetta. She expands the lens to explore universal truths. I've used shared experiences as the basis for songs which try to delve into why we humans behave as we do, she explained. So the record is a mixture of fact and fiction, which I hope serves as a reminder of how stoic yet also how frail we humans can be. In that respect, I think it's very much an album about the complexities of relationships and how we all navigate them.